was real young. Her best friend is a skinhead chick. She knows an Asian boy named Yick. Caitlin, she is very chic, but I am still in love with a girl named Spike. A girl named Spike. And I am still in love with a girl named Spike. I am still in love with a girl named Spike. A girl named Spike.
Recording in progress.
You're listening to the I'm in Love with a Girl Named Spike, a Degrassi podcast. I'm your host, Mike Park, along with my co-host, Hannah Eagle.
Hey.
And Rick Johnson.
Hey.
Episode 197. I'd say one of the most intense episodes in the Degrassi franchise, if not the most intense episode in the Degrassi franchise. It's called
That's the same
Rock This Town. Hannah, Rock This Town. It's a three-piece. It's a guy, the singer's name is Brian Setzer, and it was his band before he had an orchestra. There was a stand-up bass, double bass, a stand-up drummer who just played kick.
Cocktail kit.
It wasn't a cocktail kit.
Depends on who your definition of a cocktail kit is.
What type of music is it?
Rockabilly.
Rockabilly.
They were huge, by the way.
Oh,
So
Huge.
Brian, do you know who Brian Setzer is?
no.
Okay. The band is called the Stray Cats. Rock This Town was off their first record.
What? It wasn't a shot in hell that I was going to get that.
It's
One
okay.
time- one time Lee Rocker told me I was going to ruin my ankles.
Why?
Doing
The way
what?
you're performing?
I was rocking. He was like, boy. He called me boy. Yes. You're going to ruin your ankles. And I went,
Where
"Oh."
where did you see him? Where did he see you play?
Knitting Factory in LA. Old Knitting Factory.
He was in the audience, or did you play with one of his projects?
He played in the small room. I was in the big room.
Oh,
What's
who? What band were you with?
Mustard Plug, and maybe it might have been a Ska's Dead thing.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah. I saw him in the hallway. I didn't
He
know-
watched. He
I
watched
didn't-
your set, though.
He did, but I also didn't know who he was.
But you knew him, but you didn't know him by appearance.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Hannah, let's kick off this very sad episode.
It's
How
a
does
big
it
one.
start?
First big one, I feel like. Not the
The
last.
first big one.
No, I shouldn't say that. I mean,
Yeah, that's right.
first big, not of next gen even either, because like there's a lot of heavy page shit too.
And sister.
Huh?
Amen, sister.
Amen, sister.
I mean, could we argue that the first big one was Jordan leaning up against a tree
Yeah.
yeah, that's
right out the gate?
100%.
right out
Right
the
out the
gate.
gate.
Yeah, nothing good ever happens from Snake and Spike trying to have time by themselves.
No.
Manny is ripping up pictures of Craig from her locker because they just broke up, because obviously Craig's at like a nut job. No, he's not a nut job. He's just addicted to coke.
Well, he might be a nut job as well.
He's a little bit of a nut job, and he definitely hurt a lot of people in his journey to try to keep doing coke when people. wanted to stop.
I'm also going to preface by saying I don't think he's a nut job because he was clinically diagnosed to have
No.
some mental things going on.
Yeah.
It's aside from that.
Yeah. It's just him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't agree with that, Mike? That look?
Yeah, I agree.
Then Manny has the genius idea that they should throw a party because she is just like, she wants to be over it. She wants to be over men, which Manny says a lot and is rarely ever true. Also, they say in this scene, someone says, as of this aft instead of afternoon.
They're trying to throw slang in there.
And I wrote it down because I was like, that's insane. But Emma agrees to throw a party, so they need a theme. And JT says, well, it's Liberty's birthday, so why not that?
I feel like in this beginning part, JT says sorry, like super hard Canadian accent. Am I missing it?
No,
Did that happen?
Probably. Yeah.
Probably. He's
Every
got the
single
heavy accent.
every single one of them is saying sorry.
Sorry.
But it was heavy. It was like sorry, and I was like, yes.
Sorry about Craig. Yeah.
Well, I don't know the exact placement of that, so I'm not going to try to play it.
I think I'm
But
right.
I enjoyed it.
He's like,
God, man, he's trouble, Hannah.
she is, but she doesn't mean to be. She just wants to have a party. Lots of people have parties all the time and no one gets stabbed.
What? Somebody gets stabbed?
What?
It doesn't even, we watched this today.
I didn't watch. I watched this 2 weeks ago, so I'm going off 2-week-old notes.
You didn't rewatch it? I have to rewatch. I can't go off old notes.
I have so much going on right now. It's stupid.
Oh, okay.
Rick just got back from tour.
That's
By
right.
the way,
Yeah. Where
hell tour. Two
Hannah,
people got COVID.
if it makes you feel better, guess who didn't come out to the show?
Oh, Mike.
Well, this guy over here.
Yeah, well, it's like
He's here
hour,
for me.
10 minutes, hour 10-minute drive for me to get out there in San Francisco.
Wow.
No, I'm not going. You could have just walked.
I couldn't
Correct.
have walked.
You could have
But-
taken an Uber in 10 minutes, right?
That's probably true. Yeah.
I don't live in San Francisco. I live in San Jose. It's like saying if you were like living in New Jersey and Rick was playing in Philadelphia, that would be the equivalent.
In
I
my
would-
defense,
I would-
I would
was
have gone.
somewhere.
I would have
already
gone.
somewhere.
I don't know about that.
I think we're just all bad. We're bad.
I
Just
feel
bad.
bad that so many friends are going to be in town Friday and Sunday, and I can't go. And they're going to be in Detroit.
Who's coming?
Laura Stevenson's coming. I'm not going to be in town, but I feel bad. And then Jake Ewald is coming
Mm.
from Slaughter Beach Dog.
So
I would make that drive.
where are you? Oh, they're playing in Detroit.
Yeah.
And where are you going?
I'm going to be in Columbus Friday.
Cool.
Working
Yep.
with who?
Foxing.
Oh yeah.
You doing sound for them?
Yeah, I'm filling in for their tech because he had other commitments.
Okay.
And that's what you do when you're friends.
Were they just in Philly? I feel like all my friends went to that show.
Probably. I mean,
My other
Well.
two friends did go to the Taking Back Sunday show, but they didn't
Oh.
tell me they were going.
You didn't go?
They told me the day of that they were going, and I
How
was
come-
like, "Oh, I could have gone to that." And they were like, "Oh, well." And I was like,
Too
"I can't
bad.
Go now." Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna message you because my other friend asked if he guest list for the Jersey show, and then I was like, "Oh, Philly's probably around this time." Looks
Mhm.
like yeah, missed that.
It was okay.
You could have gone for free.
Britt wanted to stay in anyway. She's so
She doesn't sound like a very exciting person.
she's just busy. She's
Yeah,
actually
sure.
much more exciting than me.
Mm-hmm.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm exciting in my own way, but she
What?
likes to go to clubs and dance and stuff. I don't like
Late night fan fiction by yourself with your 9
was-
followers.
So much fun though.
Okay. Well, good. That makes me happy. Let's get back into this episode. Credits. And we're back in to the Rock This Town episode. Rick, what's happening? Is Rick frozen?
No, I was reading. I was trying to figure out.
He
Can you
was very
jog?
still.
Can you
Yeah.
jog my memory?
They're at school.
Okay.
It's Liberty looking through the window and seeing JT and Nina Dobrev talking.
Yeah.
Mia.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
How's that? Does that help?
He's beautiful. by the
No.
way.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
This episode, I was like, wow.
Yeah, I agree. 100%. Rick doesn't.
He doesn't know. It
I
was
don't
2 weeks
know.
ago for Rick.
I know. I can't remember anything. All I remember is one crucial detail.
There, you're right. Yeah. Manny's trying to pitch having a birthday party to Liberty.
Oh, yeah, she's not having it because she's still bummed about her giving her child up for adoption.
Yeah. And her boyfriend.
And her boyfriend is leaving, has upgraded seemingly,
Yeah, to Nina Dobrev.
who has a child.
Yeah, that was rough. And then she's like, I'll go if you come to the meeting, because when you go to meetings, all the guys go.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder what it's like being cast as the not only the school slut, but the school babe magnet, chick magnet,
Yeah.
everything. So when she reads the script, it's always like, "Oh, I'm the hottie again." That's
Yeah.
got to be. It's got to be complimentary. I'm sure she didn't mind it as a young teen. She's probably 16 right now.
Yeah.
It's a compliment.
Yeah. Is the B plot? This is a loose B plot. Emma and Sean trying to bone.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
real loose in
Real-
comparison to the main
real-
plot.
I like that. That is, they're like, we need a B plot.
And they don't even, it's not like a plot in that we see things happening with that plot. Just every once in a while, someone checks in with Emma and she's like, yeah, I'm still gonna fuck Sean. Like it's just Emma talking about it.
And like Snake and Spike are just gone, right?
They're on a nature retreat.
Who's watching Jack?
Exactly.
Daycare.
That's a great point.
Daycare is watching Jack.
They're
Spike's
lucky
mom.
Jack wasn't there. Something worse could have happened. Someone could have thrown Jack out a window or something.
Spike's mom.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Is
Forgot about
Spike's mom
Spike's
still
mom.
alive?
And okay,
Never said she wasn't.
did your parents leave you home alone as a high schooler? My parents did not.
100%.
Like overnight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Whoa.
sure.
All right.
Well, you know what? I don't know that my parents will ever went anywhere overnight.
Right. My parents always had a babysitter. It was weird. But maybe it's because my brother was terrible.
Really?
With you being like this 6'3", 6'4", 17-year-old, the babysitter was probably like, yeah.
Where did they
I'm
go
really,
overnight
I'm really helpful.
My parents were always going on trips.
without you?
And they went on trips with me as well.
Where's
it's-
all these trips coming from?
The Rick's father is a lawyer,
Yeah.
Hannah. That
Yeah.
equates to money.
Oh,
Money
I see.
equates to
Yeah.
doing stuff.
My parents did
You're right.
not. My parents went on trips because my
For a
dad
second,
is
I
a
forgot.
successful lawyer.
I forgot about the financial divide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot about the class system here.
when you're a lesbian reaching 30 in the food
me
beverage
like
food and
this.
beverage service,
Yeah.
you know,
It's hard to imagine anyone going on a trip.
Hannah, I went on many trips.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. I went on some trips too to like Atlantic City.
wow.
I went on fancy trips, Hannah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. My parents actually did go on a fancy trip to Florida and they
The-
left me at my cousin's house with my
Yeah.
sister.
Wow. Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's way more fun without the kids. I understand now as a
Yeah.
parent.
Yeah.
I don't want
I think
my
me and
kids.
Britt are gonna have a wedding that's no kids.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Can I bring a kid? You
Period.
gonna invite me?
Yeah, are we invited or what?
For sure.
Probably not.
When
No,
is it?
I'm serious.
When is it?
Is
I'm
it like
serious,
coming out?
It's not coming up. But yes, you are invited.
Sick. Is
I don't
it
know
in Philly.
Like suburbs, but yeah.
God, I don't know if I can fit. Let's see how my mental health is by then.
You-
But
Just asked me to go. And I said you can come. And you said, I can't make it.
I
I'll
want.
tell you what, Hannah. If I'm invited, Jessica and I will both come.
Do you
Okay.
want me to choose do you want me to officiate?
I think we are gonna ask one of my friends to officiate.
Dis
it's like
in
a-
the
no, it's not-
Malibu, Mike.
No, it's fine. I mean, I don't. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of
Yeah.
work to do. So I don't mind. But you know, if she
It's like
wanted like
a-
a really good wedding, I would deliver because that's what I do.
We're trying to, it's a thing of like, you
Like
know,
the
like
subtle shade.
yeah. It's like it's like a bridesmaid like issue, a maid of honor thing that we're trying to make everyone feel included. So
Well, whoever's officiating, they got to realize it's a big day for you, and if they screw up, it's not cool, man. Like if they crack under pressure, are they a public speaker?
I think they'd be okay. But also it's okay. I don't care.
Well, I'll be yelling shit at them,
You'll be heckling.
heckling. I got heckled at a wedding. It was weird.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, I got booed. But like the one of the teens that's like special needs, and he's like, boo. I was like, what the hell's happening here? And I told a joke.
Ah.
I said, oh, I was just kidding. He's like, you're a liar. You're a liar. I was like, what the hell's going on? Oh God.
God, I wish I had been there.
I know. I wish one of you have seen. Oh, Rick has seen me officiate a wedding before.
It's great.
Yeah.
Just Jeff's, or have you seen more?
Just Jeff's. I was supposed to go to Sean Bennett and Tony's wedding, but something happened. I can't remember.
But you do more than just like officiate, right? You do like other stuff in the wedding too.
If
Right?
they need it, I like to just officiate. But if like sometimes they'll have me play music, so I'll have to play guitar,
Oh,
and then
wow.
sometimes they'll have me. I'll do the MC stuff, or like table
That's too much.
6.
Yeah.
Line up for the buffet table.
No. Oh God.
If
That's
we
too
can
much.
kindly divert our attention back to Degrassi,
You're right. We're never gonna get through this.
I would like to push forward by saying that Liberty does agree to the birthday party, and she seems kind of excited.
Kind of.
And
because she thinks she might be able to weasel her way back into JT's heart.
For sure. And like also she's excited as she ever gets. Which is not very excited.
does he tell her outside the school that it was me that planned this?
Yeah.
And he says Mia's out of town. And so then
He says,
Liberty seems a little happier.
congratulations on your BBE. And she goes, what is a BBE? And he goes, big birthday extravaganza.
I love a good BBE.
This episode it's hard because it's so sad. And like it is sad that JT gets stabbed, don't get me wrong, but they make him so lame leading all the way up to it. Like the oatmeal thing.
But this is also like you could see like Ryan Cooley physically is starting to transform into the Ryan Cooley of 2022. Is that mean to say? Do you know what I'm saying? You can see it.
It's true, and it's maybe mean to say, but it's true. He was he's
what the hell is Rick doing? What are you doing? Are you
he's
just reading stuff online?
I'm getting information for the tour I leave for on Friday.
You can't do that.
Ugh.
That's fine. He's got a lot of work to do.
Hannah,
Got a lot of work
something you don't know anything about.
Oh, please.
How much you have in the bank right now, Hannah?
Listen, I'm doing just fine.
More than 5,000?
Yes.
Okay. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that. You rich. You got money. Does Manny and Emma, when they're outside, is Manny trying to convince Emma that the party needs to happen? What's going on? Like she's hugging Emma now. Like I feel like she's with her.
She's convinced to Emma that the party needs to happen. It's going to be a small affair, and also she'll be able to get to bone Sean.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which it's not going to be a small affair because the word is already out.
She says the party needs to be done by 9, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Toby is like just handing out the address to random girls.
Which is everybody. Well, what really is the
Danny
first
and
snowball? Danny and Derek are the snowball.
They overhear the party's happening, but because Toby handed to this random girl, and now everyone is getting blasted on text, email, even Marco. Marco got one. They show Marco
from Spinner, and I was like, why is Spinner trying to go to this party? It's so weird.
You know why? Fun.
Oh, for
Manny.
Fun, yeah.
Manny's there, his ex.
I forgot that they were dated.
I was just gonna say I forgot that.
Yeah, 1 year removed from high school. It's not. I feel like a lot of times, at least all the losers, they definitely stuck around and still went to high school parties.
For sure.
I mean, I went to prom when I was 1 year out of high school.
Oh. Mm.
Not my school's prom. I'll tell you that. I didn't want to go.
Did you hear Hannah's response to that?
Were you invited to prom, or were you just creeping around?
The girl that I was dating
Yeah.
it was her prom.
Okay.
But it's like
That's-
that weird gray area where we're both 18. You know what I mean? Sure.
I mean, I didn't date anybody until, so I kind of know. I can assume, I can think about what you're saying.
We are going to take it from the dress up scene, getting
Sure.
Manny's getting Liberty ready.
Should we just gloss over the B plot that,
Yeah, screw that.
yeah, they did. We should too.
Yeah.
I would actually argue that the B plot is maybe Manny and Connor. I don't remember what that kid's name
Oh, I
is.
forgot about Connor.
Is that his name?
Yeah. The
And
the
Liberty.
the nerd from Lakeside.
Yeah. Or like also probably
Is it Lakehurst or
Lakehurst,
Lakeside?
sorry.
Lakehurst. Also, I feel like it could also be Liberty and JT is like the B plot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
At this party,
they gave her a big makeover and she looks great.
do they? But at that meeting, when they had the meeting with Lakehurst, did they invite the two Lakehurst people?
You mean the stabbers?
No, the ones who came for the like
Stabbers.
the
Yeah.
peace. the
Yeah,
peace
because that
meeting?
kid was being set up to be
Liberty's.
love interest. Yeah.
But he was interested in Manny, of course.
Nobody's interested in Liberty except for JT.
She knew people would be interested. That's why she invited Manny. She wanted oglers to come to the Keep the Peace rally.
Damn, dude. I
You
don't.
know what?
Yeah,
Something
go ahead.
bums me. The thing that bums me out the most about this episode is Sean and Emma talking about having sex. Is
I know.
uncomfortable and gross.
I know. When he says, I'm more interested in having a double berry you,
Ugh.
it's not good. It's not good. I was like, you've been in prison. Don't talk like that.
Yeah. Also, so Emma's getting drunk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's drinking. What is she drinking? Like
She's drinking vodka.
Vodka, right?
No,
Like,
tequila. She's drinking
Tequila.
Oh,
Okay. Is
okay.
it's a pint?
Yeah. Let
Yeah.
me look here.
I know, because later Manny goes, does Mexico know that you've taken all their tequila?
That doesn't seem like I don't drink, but how much tequila is in a pint? Yeah, it's a little guy, right?
Yeah.
You
well,
think
I
that's
just-
Spike and Snake's tequila?
one bottle they take a little sip out of
yeah, I
every
feel
once
like
in a while.
that's a that's not. I don't think adults are buying those pints like that to store at their house,
To store at their house that they wouldn't have already like
taken
If-
on their
if they-
retreat.
exactly. And if they had, I could see Spike having like a margarita party, that'd be gone. I can't, you know what? But maybe they did have extra. Also, it's funny because I just remember when Sean got super drunk off of tequila at a party when he shouldn't have.
Oh yeah,
Now it's
that's
kind of
right.
flipped.
So is she trying to? She's obviously trying to keep it a secret that she's drinking.
Yeah.
She's kind of looking around. Why not let the whole world know? It's a party.
I guess.
Looks like a fun party when the older crowd shows up.
Yeah,
It looks fun, and then Danny and Derek follow them,
I know.
and then LaBelle comes in.
With a case of beer.
I can't understand how Sean was like, "Get the fuck out of here, Mike." You know.
Exactly. I was like watching Sean's face because I was like, are they gonna maybe fight? But they didn't.
And then the Lakers kids show up. What are they thinking?
Well, you know what they're thinking.
They're thinking, I gotta stab somebody. I gotta do it tonight.
Is it just the two from Lakehurst?
Yes.
Yeah. And one of them, Johnny DeMarco, will return.
Does
And
he have
Degrassi-
does he have a redemption?
Oh, well, you know what? I never like him, but he does. It's like they try to make it even in this episode be like, he didn't stab anybody. But I'm like, yeah, but he's gross and he was there.
He shows a little empathy. You could see little traces of
Yeah.
empathy.
You mean after JT stabbed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think he has the reaction we all do, which is like that wasn't a stabbable joke that guy made.
Truth.
Yeah.
JT made.
Would you be intimidated if you were Lakehurst and Sean and Spinner were saying get out?
They are big.
They
And
are big.
I bet there's street beat that Sean deafened a kid.
Yeah.
Sure.
And killed a guy with his car.
He didn't kill him.
Hit a guy with his car.
Hit a guy with his car.
And street races.
Yeah.
And went to prison.
Did LaBelle bring the Lakehurst kids?
No, I don't
No.
think so. They just showed up at the same time.
Okay, let's listen. Okay, Danny and Derek are just coming in. Emma looks concerned. Here comes LaBelle.
Family jewels. Let's rock this joint.
Jay, what are you doing here? Who even told you about this party?
Where's that on the street? Crocodile.
Now Lakers kids.
Oh, great. It's them.
Okay, anybody who isn't Liberty's closest and personal friend, ciao, adios, sayonara.
Such a cold greeting from such a
Shut it.
hey. If you idiots are here to start something, don't even think about it.
Spinner is so stupid.
Okay, let's take the testosterone down a notch. Come in, have fun, but please increase the pace.
Consider us Lakehurst officers.
That's a fun scene.
Yeah. And I love Spinner coming in and being like, hey, if you're thinking about starting some, don't. He sounds
He's a
so
sweet.
stupid.
What do you mean? He's a very articulate man.
He's
young
definitely
man.
tough, but he sounds really dumb.
No way. You're crazy. He sounds smart all the time. Just like me
And me.
and Rick. Rick is just still head down, just reading. He's like,
Well,
"Oh,
I'm in it now. I've done
Oh.
what I need to do. I'm
Hannah?"
thinking about this aluminum siding I have to fix after I get off this call.
Jeez, Rick, you can do it all.
I can.
I can't do anything.
Didn't you fix the lock on your old apartment?
Wow.
Right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
You're
you
right.
can do it. You can do it all. What are you
I
talking
think
about?
I can do it if I need to do it. You're right.
You fixed the toilet at your mom's house.
You're so
you
right.
don't-
And
you-
the other day, I just realized because I found this Gorilla Glue, I Gorilla glued my shoes and my fingers, but my shoes. mainly.
When you said fix the toilet at your mother's house, you talking about me or Hannah?
You.
You.
Mike.
Then why did Hannah respond? Yeah.
I just thought it'd be cool if that was me too, and maybe it would slip by.
Have you seen the pepperoni ad with our previous guest, Chris Candy? Hannah?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay, describe the commercial.
It's for pepperoni.
Yeah, but what's he doing?
I don't know. Is it new?
It's old, but it's been playing for so long. Just when you get off, when we finish this, look up Chris Candy pepperoni. Also, have you watched
Whatever I know.
3 o'clock high?
I did not watch 3 o'clock high, but you need to watch. You can't do that on television.
It's true.
Is it on YouTube? The
Yeah.
episodes?
Yeah. I sent you an episode.
We should just have a watch party.
Yeah, I'm down. Is it Canadian?
It's definitely
Canadian show?
Canadian. It's a Canadian show that Nickelodeon got picked up.
Yeah.
And it was like their
Played it.
first Nickelodeon's first hit. I'm surprised you didn't see it. You may
It
have
was-
been like 1 year too old.
It was like
Okay.
their first hit, and it was like how when they were just becoming a network, and it like
Yeah.
inspired all that and stuff like that.
But
and,
did
like,
you see
figure it out?
did you see that post Ruben posted about that kid, the music producer, and which kid it was on You Can't Do That on Television, Hannah?
No.
Oh.
Which
So-
kid? Which? Our Ruben?
Our Ruben.
Yeah. Degrassi CSI Ruben.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Miss you,
Rick, your
Ruben.
audio was sounding a little funky.
I don't know.
I don't know,
stay,
man.
Stay closer to your mic.
Listen, Mike.
What's
Ain't no-
what's the
Ain't
kid
nobody
from
got time.
the kid from Lakehurst that Manny's trying to set Liberty up with? What's his name? Anybody?
Whoa.
Pay
Right?
attention.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at that kid who turned into the music producer. What's the name
No,
of the
no.
kid they're trying to set Liberty up with? I think it's
Yeah.
Connor.
Connor. I'm gonna say Connor. Connor and Liberty are in the house conversing. Is it a good conversation or does he not care? Is he just looking for Manny?
It's a bad conversation, but she's
Yeah.
boring.
So he's just like, where's Manny? Do you think that's all that he's thinking in his mind?
I think he's pretty polite and he really does make an effort to talk to her, but she's so boring. And I
What
love
about
her.
Toby making out with that one girl? So good.
Yeah, he's killing it.
I love it.
Toby's got game.
I know. And I love when he's like, you know what's great, JT? Make out. And then he kind of pauses and he goes, with a chick.
This party is awesome.
Yeah,
This is a fun high school party. If I was here, oh my gosh, just dancing. Everyone's going crazy. Emma's wasted, so she don't care, and Manny's the one that's trying to save face by keeping things. Ooh, Connor
she keeps moving African artifacts, hippie shit off the shelves
Which I'm like, why would Spike have that?
because she's into new age stuff.
and it's Jack's room that she's putting it in, and then Connor just happened to open up the door.
Wouldn't it be funny if
Just
Jack was in that
happened.
room
just
just asleep?
So what's going on here, Hannah? This little encounter with Connor and Manny in Jack's room.
Well, now that I'm hearing the name Connor more, it doesn't sound right to me, but let's power through anyway. They have charged electric chemistry, but I kind of just think that Manny might have that with everyone.
Sure.
But Manny's like, I can't do this because I just keep dating people and they keep on being insane. So she's like, and also she wants to hook him up with Liberty, so she like puts a pause on it, but then they fully end up like grinding out on the dance floor and like making out.
He tries to kiss her in the room and she turns away.
Mhm.
But but they do end up kissing.
On the
Yeah,
dance
on the
floor.
dance
floor.
It's like one of those turnaround kisses.
And Liberty sees it.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so. I don't think
I
she
think
really cares.
she's only got eyes for JT.
JT shows up with a gift of what, Rick?
I don't know.
A pineapple.
No, that's right.
It's all decked out with other pieces of pineapple hanging
Yeah.
out of it and a straw.
Do you
So
like
it's a pineapple drink.
Do you like JT's analogy to Toby about what lady he should be dating?
No. I don't.
Ooey. They're always talking about ooey and gooey stuff.
Zesty sauce. Everything he says makes me just feel cringy. But it is, and then he calls Liberty oatmeal, which first of all I would be like, fuck you. But then I see her talking to the other guy and I'm like, she is oatmeal. She's so boring, but so is JT. So I guess it
It all
makes
works
sense.
out.
Yeah.
Okay, before I forget, in the beginning, I felt like Rick would have picked this up. Like in a previous episode, Manny had said something like, "I'm cuckoo."
Oh,
You're cuckoo bananas. She says it again. in
Yeah,
this
she
episode.
does.
Yeah.
We,
It'd be
we,
fun to
we
see a
got past that
supercut.
point, so
She gave up. You had it in your notes.
I
though.
had it in my notes. Yeah.
Of
I
course,
wonder
you
if
did.
anyone has made like a big compilation of every time that Manny says cuckoo bananas.
About Emma though.
Thank you,
Is
sister.
it? Is it?
Cuckoo
Is it?
Bananas.
Is it only about Emma when
Not
she
sure.
says it?
No, this ep she says it about herself. She says, I might be a little bit cuckoo bananas.
Oh, that's right. Ooh, there's a random Asian kid as an extra at the party. He's having a good time. He's behind Liberty and JT as they are talking by the front door. I think Liberty is trying to leave, and they're yelling at each other. What are they
Yeah.
yelling about, Hannah?
She says, I'm still in love with you, JT. And he's like, okay. And she's like, do you love Mia? Which of course he doesn't. He's like, I think I do. And then she's like, then why are you talking to me? And then he says, I don't know. And he leaves. I'm like yawning because it is boring. I just want to get to the stabbing.
Is it really? How do you find that boring? This is all so exciting. This is like,
Not that exciting.
you're crazy. This is exciting because drunken Emma, as her house is getting destroyed, goes
That's
straight to
exciting.
the bedroom with Sean. Connor, we don't even know if that's his real name, kisses Manny. Manny goes running off. Where is she going? She's going somewhere. What did she say to him after they kiss?
I don't remember. Hey, get off.
Emma hops on Sean. She's wearing the polka dot dress. She looks beautiful. She does look beautiful. Who complimented her polka dot dress?
Lakehurst.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or no, Jay.
Jay. Oh, she thrown up now?
She's
Is Emma
throwing
thrown up?
And she says something really interesting right before she throws up that like Sean doesn't really like absorb because he's kind of dumb too. Is like he goes, "Are you drunk?" And she goes, "Question is, am I drunk enough? Like
Drunk
to
enough
fuck,
to what?
to fuck you?"
Damn.
And he
Ooh.
just like smiles and he's like laughing, and I'm like, "Wow, that would really hurt my feelings." But
Each their own, right?
yeah,
What is Stacey Farber saying with Manny? What's this encounter?
I love that scene.
Tell us about it.
Love it. Ugh, I feel like I'm bogarting the mic here, but yeah,
That's
I will.
okay. I don't
love to go
remember
into
this
it.
scene at all.
She comes up because Manny's freaking out and she's like, "You look stressed out." And she's like, "Yeah, I am." And she's like, "Well, I hope it's not because of me." And Manny's like, "No, I'm not. Everything is about you." And then she's like, "Craig really messed me up, but I think I still worry about him." And she's like, "Yeah, thank you for bringing that up." So she basically apologizes for telling everyone that Manny was on coke.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the gist of it?
Yeah.
And now the Lakers kids are having some fun by giving Derek a shooken up beer.
I like that's the offense that got them kicked out of the party.
Booted. Yeah. So stupid.
And then LaBelle kicks them out.
LaBelle and Spinner.
LaBelle and Spinner. Okay. And JT is still making out with that girl. And that's when I'm guessing that's when
Toby.
he tells
Toby.
Toby, sorry. And that's when he tells JT that it's fun to make out with girls.
With a chick. He says
He
it
is-
as if he's made out with boys too. That's what makes me laugh. With a chick.
He's on cloud nine. He's just like looking up in the air and just smiling.
Oh, yeah, because he wasn't making out with Kendra.
No.
Oh,
Where
I wish
is
they brought
Kendra?
Kendra back? I wish they brought her back.
Why can't she also be at this party?
She's
Why wasn't she
She's
in-
at with Sega.
Why wasn't she at the Drake video? What if Kendra made the cut
That would have been cool.
and not Sean? Now we're getting close to the the moment of infamy. Would you call this an infamous scene? Yeah, sure.
I watched a video that I think this is the most infamous scene in Degrassi history.
Yeah. Because
Or
after this,
top five, number one, top five most iconic Degrassi moments.
yeah. Because there's a lot of deaths like after this, but I feel like this is the first big one. Obviously in Degrassi High, we have a couple good ones.
This is all Manny's fault too, by the way. So after the conversation with Toby, why does JT leave? He seems a litit bit upset. Why
he's
does
he's going to get Liberty, right?
because
Because Liberty
he's-
left, right? Or Liberty.
Yeah.
is it Toby that pushes him over, like realizing that he still loves Liberty?
Yeah.
Like the love that Toby is experiencing? Okay.
No.
No.
It has nothing to do with the love that Toby is experiencing right now.
The love.
It has everything to do with like JT has never been over Liberty. He just needed to be pushed in the right position. Also, for the longest time, Liberty did not show attention that she may like JT still,
She was very cold.
Yeah.
Very cold towards him. As he's walking outside on the sidewalk, is he like yelling Liberty, or is he just walking?
He's walking to his car. He sees Lakers pissing on it.
Also, if Liberty hadn't left, JT wouldn't have gotten stabbed.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, I think everyone participated in JT getting stabbed.
It's amazing to me that kid's pissing on the car and then stabs JT and JT just dies in a puddle of piss.
It's crazy. It's
horrible.
crazy. It's also crazy that they stab him because he says, your wit astounds me or something.
Yeah.
That's what gets him stabbed. Oh no.
Couldn't find a toilet.
He found one.
He did. Oh, I get it. My car sucks. Ha ha.
It's a nice
You
car, by
guys
the way.
slay me with your humor.
Yeah, mascot boy. Laugh at this.
Is Rick laughing? Why is Rick laughing?
You hear the knife enter
And
his
what the hell
body.
did you do?
What the hell did you do?
Sucks, man. I feel bad.
It is kind of, it was, I was like, my body was, I got goosebumps when he got stabbed.
It sucks.
It's
The-
sad.
The guy who stabbed him,
The
he even
redhead.
showed a little remorse after he realized, like, oh, what did I do?
Well,
Yes.
yeah, I think his intent wasn't to murder JT.
He was like, I
probably.
should have stabbed him in the arm or something.
Yeah.
He must have
Ugh.
done a direct hit. They said he like punctured an artery.
Yeah, well, in the lung,
What?
punctured an
Dude.
artery, stabbed him
In
in
the-
the lung.
Oh, what? Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can. The knife went in the back by the lung.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
They're at the hospital.
It was a good
Em-
stab.
It was
Emma is
one in a
somehow
million shot.
It was
She
one
is
and
somehow
done.
sobered up.
I
She
feel
seems
like you've.
sober now.
Have you ever seen anybody get stabbed, Mike?
Nope.
Have you?
Yes.
Oh wait, screwdriver.
I never got stabbed by a screwdriver. I thought I was going to be stabbed by a screwdriver.
Oh.
My buddy Nate at a casualty show got stabbed 16 times.
In Detroit.
Grand Rapids. So there's a casualty show at like a basement venue. This is like 20 years
He
ago.
lived.
Hold on. And a skirmish happened between my buddy Nate and this other guy. And as they were going outside, the guy took a knife and just started going bow, 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 bow on his back. Nate was overweight, and because he was overweight, he escaped without death blows. It was all superficial wounds.
Oh,
So the knife didn't enter in him. It was all like basically because Nate was fat, he lived.
happy
Wow.
ending.
His back looked like gnarly.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
16 times.
Mhm.
Like you said, superficial.
Yeah.
His aorta
superficial.
was punctured. It's a main artery, and we couldn't repair the damage. He didn't make it.
What?
Yeah, Toby claiming he was a brother.
You're joking.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. Your brother's gone.
Oh,
It's gone.
Kill him.
people are, man. Sean is so pissed. He's ready.
Sean and Manny are acting up a storm. Everyone else is trying.
Liberty's just finding out what's going on.
Yeah.
Toby.
Jessica's walking in the door if you hear a commotion.
Oh,
Manny
Intense.
crying kills me.
oh,
Oh, God.
oh. Heartbreaking.
It
Heartbreaking.
is. And I love when Sean punches the wall.
I
God.
find it amazing that the hospital would just be like, we can only tell this information to family. And Toby's like, he's my brother. And they're like, good enough for me. Good
Yeah,
enough
whatever.
for me.
Doesn't matter. Also, why was his grandma 3 hours away?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Is she on the retreat too? It seems a little suspicious. Where were all the adults when JT got stabbed?
Oh, well, the freeze frame is them all embracing and Manny just ugly crying.
Yeah.
But can she actually be ugly in any capacity?
No.
No. So she's just crying. That's it. It's the most what was that list you saw on YouTube? The most,
Most iconic.
Degrassi
moment.
episode. This was number one.
This was number
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. This is everything just goes crazy now with Lakehurst involved. Degrassi, the next generation is just fun. In it, not meaning like glorifying death, but fun in terms of the viewership. As me as a viewer, it's very exciting what's coming up.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
until next week, when Rick is hopefully not as stressed, we will.
I'm not stressed.
You are freaking out. Look at you.
Calm down.
Freaking out.
Don't yell at us.
Freaking
This is
out.
the easiest gig ever.
Oh, okay, good.
But I'll talk to you guys next week. This was a long one. I think this is the longest episode we've done in quite a
Oh, really?
quite a few episodes.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
So I will speak to you all next week. Have a blessed day. Peace.
Namaste.
Bye.